Hey, and happy Valentine's Day to you. I am so excited today because I am getting for Valentine's Day the Reborn doll. And yes, I know I'm a little bit old for a baby doll, but not just any doll. These dolls look absolutely real. And people have been known to break into cars for these babies, and I don't mean like they're trying to break in to steal them. They're trying to break in to save them because they think someone literally left a newborn baby in the car by themselves. So I'm so excited. I know my husband is he's all like, if I see these things looking at me, then I'm gonna shoot it. That's how real they look. But here's the thing, I'm getting not one, but two. Because my husband is the greatest, most awesomest. And I'm getting two. They're twins. And he said if he catches them looking at him, he's going to shoot them. Well, if I catch them looking at anything, I'm going to shoot them. Because the funny part is I'm getting the ones that are in sleep mode. So their eyes are shut. So if two things I've always said about me: if you see me trying to or running, start running before you ask what's going on, because I'm running because something's chasing me. Other than that, my old behind is not trying to run. So if you see me running, you better start running too. Now, if you see me choking a doll, you better run over there and start choking it with me, because I'm not just choking it because I'm bored. But happy Valentine's Day, guys, because it's Lover's Day, as they say. And I mean, you can't I don't know. I mean, you just, it is what it is. It's happy Valentine's Day. And you know what? For those of you who have a significant other, this can be the greatest day in the world. I was kind of a little bit upset because my husband has to work. He had to work overnight. He went from his his first 8-hour job to his second overnight 12-hour job. And I was a little bit upset because I miss being with him. I miss being with him for the holidays, and I miss being with him, just every day. And so, on Valentine's Day and things like this, I miss him, and sometimes I get a little upset. But the truth is I shouldn't be upset, because I have someone who is just so awesome and so treats me like an absolute queen. I mean, treats me just like an absolute queen. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit emotional today because he's not here. And I wish he was, but I have the honor of loving someone who couldn't love me more if I asked him to. So, and I feel the same way about him. And it's just such an honor to have someone in my life like that. And if you are lucky enough to have someone in your life who treats you with the utmost respect and holds you up, no matter what the weather is, if they will just lift you up when the flood comes, then that's great. But if they will lift you up when the flood comes, and they will shelter you when the rain hits, and they will shield you from any storm, you can't ask for a better person. And if you have that person in your life like I do, man, it's not only a happy Valentine's Day, but it's a happy life. And I tell you what, for those of us who have that, I tell you, you couldn't ask for more. And, you know, it I'm just so excited that I'm getting these dolls, and they're supposed to be so realistic looking, and I think that's great. But even if I wasn't getting them, even, you know, and here's the thing, guys. If you're with somebody who they wake up every morning and all they think about is making your life better, then if they got you something today, great. If they didn't, you know what? It's not about one day and what they can get you. It's about every day and what you do for each other. You know, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, it is. I'm just so honored. I'm so honored to be a part of this man's life. And I'm so honored the way that he treats me and respects me and loves me. And half the time, I just don't feel like I deserve it. I spend I spend a good part of the day sometimes wondering, what did I do? What did I do so right in life that I got this person who just thinks my shit doesn't stink? I mean, you know how you have kids in your eyes, they can do no wrong, and as a parent, that's just how it's supposed to be because the unconditional love. Well, wow. That's how this man is to me. I mean, he, in his eyes, I can't do any wrong. I mean, I can't. And not that I try, but in his eyes, I do no wrong. In his eyes, I am so perfect. I wish I could see me the way he does, because, you know, I mean, he just, I don't know what I did so right to deserve him. He is just so perfect. He's so perfect. And he's so good to me. He's never, not ever threatened me. He's never raised his hands to me. He's never made me feel scared. He's never made me feel unwanted. He's never made me feel unloved. Now, don't get me wrong, not lately, but you know, in the past, we've had our ups and downs as far as, you know, new couples go. We've had arguments, but you know what? I can't. In the last 3 years, I don't think we've had one single argument in the last 3 or 4 years. He's so amazing, because no matter how wrong I am in an argument, he just goes, okay. And he gives me my way, and even if I'm wrong, he just gives me my way. He's that great. And sometimes I know I'm wrong, and he gives me my way. And he's just so amazing, you know, because he cares more about letting me be right than him being right, because I mean more to him as a person than him being right, or than him pointing out that I'm wrong, you know. And he means so much to me. I would do anything in the world for him. And not just today, not just Valentine's Day, but any day, any day of the year. And I would never let anybody hurt him. I would never hurt him, not on purpose. I know I do, and say stupid shit sometimes, because that's just, you know,
but I hope I don't ever hurt him, or, I would never demean him or belittle him. He is such a great guy. He's so intelligent. He's so brave, and he's just so strong. And he's been my rock through so much. In the beginning of our marriage, we went through some stuff with one of my kids, and he was just there. He was just there for me the whole way. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought, this guy is gonna leave. He's gonna be out of here, because no person should have to go through the crap we were going through at that time. But 17 years later, he's still here. And it's been crazy. It's been a crazy, adventurous, just, I don't even know. I don't, it's been a hell of a ride, and for the most part, I've totally enjoyed it. I've never met anybody who was just so devoted, so loyal, so sincere, so genuine, so invested. And so I don't care if your significant other is transgender, bisexual, gay, the same sex, the opposite sex, no sex. If you find somebody in this life who gives a shit about you, I mean a genuine, real, heartfelt, would lay down their life shit about you, that's not something to take lightly. That's not something to play with. It's not something to it's not something to get rid of. I tell you, if you got something like that, not just today but every day, that's something. That's something. And if they're all that for you, I can only hope I'm the same for him. I do my best every day, and I just don't think I measure up. I don't think I'm as great as he is. I try. I hope I am. I hope that my kids are as lucky in life as I am. I hope that they will find in a mate everything I've found in him. And I know I'm sitting here crying like a baby, but I get so emotional when I think about him, because he is everything I never thought I'd have in life. He is everything I just never thought I'd have. He is everything I just never thought I would deserve in life. I just never thought I would have or deserve someone in my life who was so loyal and so attentive and so loving and so protective. Someone who would just lift me up, and no matter what stupid, harebrained, off the wall bullshit idea I come up with, he's right there rooting for me, telling me how I can do it, telling me how it's going to work, telling me how great it is, and telling me how I can make this work, So, I mean, he supports me no matter what. No, absolutely no matter what I do in life. It is just, in his eyes, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And you know, one day a year is just not enough to celebrate that. I celebrate that every single day. Every single day. So, you know, if you are lucky enough to have in your life that kind of love and that kind of devotion, I want to say happy Valentine's Day to you, but I also want you to know and realize and understand exactly how lucky you are. I mean, how absolute, and I don't care, like I said, I don't care if your partner's the same sex, the opposite sex, the same color, different colors, different races, different languages, I don't care. If you have that kind of love and support and understanding, and if you got it, hold on to it, hold on tight, because I think truly it only comes around once in a lifetime. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys, but I do want to throw out there happy Valentine's Day. And guys, don't forget, I'm not emotional all over the web. I'm only emotional here. So look me up, Crafting with Six. I'm sure you can find some awesome Valentine's Day project to do with the kids, the grandkids, whoever you're having over this weekend. Maybe you're a kindergarten teacher or even an older teacher. I don't mean older person. I mean like older kids teacher. Then you could come on over there and find quick, simple, easy art projects for your classroom. Kids of all ages can do the simple projects that I show on my channel. So go on over there and take a look. You can also find me on Instagram, and I'm not nearly as emotional over there either, guys. So go on over there and look me up, because the truth is even over there, I'm starting to expand. And I am such a big arts and crafts buff that over on my Instagram, I am doing a little bit here, a little bit there of the arts and crafts. So you might want to go over there and see what I'm doing over there, as well as find me on Facebook, find me on YouTube, because I have another YouTube channel, Crafting with Six, on YouTube, as well as my channel here where you're at already. So guys, I'm so sorry that I'm just emotional today. I'm just having one of those days, and like I told you in the very beginning of this channel, that you're going to get me the way I am. These videos are uncut, they're unedited, and they're just me, who I am, the way I am. And so I'm going to have good hair days, bad hair days. I'm going to have emotional days. I'm not going to have emotional days. You know, this is just the real me. And so some days I'm going to cry, and some days I'm going to laugh. And, you know, I hope you enjoy the ride, because it's all real. And we all go through it. And I'm just a little emotional today, because I wish I could spend the entire day with my husband, and, you know, just being with him in his presence, and, you know, but I can't, because he's got to work, and I'm just happy to have him in my life, even though I can't have him right here, right now. And that's just life, and that's just real, because we all have to earn a living, and, you know, we all have to eat, so it's just the way of the world. But I'm going to wrap this one up before I get more emotional with a happy Valentine's Day, this February the 14th. It is 10:39 in my world. So guys, happy Valentine's Day. Happy weekend. Have a great day. Guys, thanks for watching.